Hola amigos, ¿qué tal? Aquí Menostrece y bienvenidos de nuevo a The Council. Y os acordáis, íbamos a bajar al Salón Escarlata para desayunar porque nos requieren la presencia. ¿Aquí no hay nada? No parece que haya nada. Vamos para allá. Pam, 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 pam.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet. I really need to talk to you.
Hello. You're Elizabeth Adams, aren't you?
Yes, I regret that we haven't been properly introduced.
Do you often fall ill like that?
Yes, sometimes. But don't worry, I guess I'm kind of a frail flower.
Maybe you were feeling hungry.
No, it was nothing to do with being hungry. Fatigue, probably. I've been feeling more and more exhausted lately.
Well, get some rest then, Elizabeth. Take advantage of the sea air and you'll soon get your strength back.
Do you really want to know what made me ill? Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
Vamos a ganarnos su confianza. Vamos a reconocer que nuestra madre ha desaparecido.
My mother came here to do business with Lord Mortimer, but she seems to have gone missing. So I'm here to find her.
I know your mother very well.
¿No lo sabía?
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you?
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No. I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed.
What the fuck?
I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
And next you're going to tell me my mother's also responsible for that scar on your head?
My heart stopped twice during the operation. I lost my memory for 6 months. You obviously have no idea of the abuse your mother inflicted on me.
Wait. There must be some kind of mistake.
My only mistake was ever meeting your mother.
She's able to describe every detail without hesitation or getting flustered. It's becoming difficult not to believe the poor girl.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that? There must be some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
¿Qué sentido tiene rociar sal en las heridas? Para comprender a mi madre, para subir la verdad. Vamos a tomarnos uno de estos. Y le daré a esto.
You're right. I don't want this conversation to turn into an interrogation. You've suffered enough already. I respect your silence. Please excuse me.
Well, thank you. I know
¡Qué cara de mala leche tú!
You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Pues
Don't
sí.
say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they?
Algunas personas se preocupan por usted. No es así, menciona a su madre, menciona a su padre, menciona a su hermana.
Haven't you got a sister?
Yes.
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
She's the only one who cares about me. I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her. Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks
Nice.
for trusting me.
You see, before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So, is that what your father did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's come here for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
Puedo lootear todo esto, por fin, me van a dejar. Quise hacer el episodio 2 y no pude. Muy interesante, tío, la conversación con Emily, la verdad. Muy interesante. Chapao. ¿Podrías subir ahora? ¿Contigo puedo hablar o qué? Hola.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
¿Qué puedo decirme de nuestro anfitrión, de los invitados? ¿Echar una mano con qué? Creo que me hará falta para algo después. Espera, ¿qué tengo ahí? ¿Qué efecto tengo ahí? ¿Qué es esto? ¿Por qué no me lo pone? Personajes. Puedo tomarme... Tengo un efecto de estos negativos. Cura alteraciones negativas. No sé cuál tengo. Me la debe haber dado Emily el cabrearse. No me he enterado de lo que me había dado. Vale. A ver, tenemos por aquí. Aquí no estará el cuadro. How awful.
Everything in this painting is disturbing.
No estará aquí lo de la medusa. Vale, vamos a ir para allí, para la zona del fuego, antes de ir al salón escarlata. Del primer piso, ahora igual que volver a subir. O este es el primer piso. Esto es la planta baja, en verdad. Se me ha activado algo y no sé. ¿O no? Vale. Tío, se me activa algo. Ah, esto. ¿Jalea? Ah, mira, otro de estos, vale. Elixir dorado, genial. Mira, mapa de Europa. Euro, ¿qué hay aquí en el sofá? Una moneda. Ah, sentarme. Esos FPS. ¿Esto la estatua? Vale. Ok. Pues igual aquí no había tanta cosa. O al menos no la hay ahora. Aquí puedo volver a subir. No me deja subir, tengo que ir allí, seguramente. Seguro, vaya. Abrojo, estoy lleno. ¿Qué me hace el abrojo? Voy a tomarme uno. Ah, dura... Buah, no dura nada, chaval. Vale. El cuadro... ¿Esto es el salón este?
Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
Vale, vamos a entrar al salón rápido. Vamos a aprovechar la cosa esta. ¿Quién es ese señor? Minuto y medio nos queda, Dios, chaval, vaya balcón para desayunar. Vaya vistas flipas.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at?
Ahí, ahí.
Tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
That's right.
Guru looks totally out of place here. He's counting the 10 sets of cutlery around each plate? The man is completely lost.
Protocolo.
Again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the king's table. I am delighted.
Lo podremos manipular con protocolo, o bueno, influenciar.
Seem to be getting along well.
He was too. And you, sir?
No, cagada, era que yo lo he pensado, sí.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself?
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Is the wine to your liking?
What?
Very much so,
vale.
Sir Gregory. Such complexity. Typically French. A Sauternes, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
Le ha afectado mucho, ¿eh?
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mentioning that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
Psicología.
Everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
Preguntar a Washington qué opina de Wallner. Preguntar a Emily qué opina de Wallner. Llegar a conocer a Wallner. Mejor por nosotros mismos, ¿no? Y no preguntarle a alguien en su cara.
My lord, I only know the prestige of your name. Might I have the honor of getting to know you a little better?
You are Monsieur
Louis Moras de Richet.
de Richet. De Richet. A name with a nobiliary particle. Are you descended from a noble line?
Don't trouble yourself.
The presence of a particle does not necessarily mean a person belongs to the nobility, nor does it prevent the observance of the rules of etiquette, Monsieur Van Bommel.
Distracción, chaval. Me jode un poco que haya crono, porque entonces no puedo comentar, pero vaya.
On this Napoleon.
What do you want to know?
Vamos a compartir la información. Nos conviene tenerlo de nuestro lado, tíos, a George Washington. Es el presi de USA, cojones.
Mortimer is arranged to keep his family out of the harmful reach of Corsican monarchists.
Interesting.
And that's not all. Mortimer and my mother have apparently
¡Oh, este me ha pillado!
delivered cannons to this Bonaparte.
What? Since when does the Order finance wars? Are you sure?
Unfortunately, yes. And the fact you didn't know my mother made this agreement makes it even stranger.
Thank you, Louis. At least you have taught me something.
Ahora seremos más amigos, pero el otro nos ha pillado, ¿eh? ¿Ha visto la cara?
It
Mira.
would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
Private. Nos va a apuñalar con su espada así en el pecho. O nos tira. Ponte en el borde, ¿sí? Muy buena idea.
Lord Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis.
I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about her disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Well, of course.
And for that, I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
Fuck.
Surely such an amount will buy twice as many cannons.
Voy a fallarla esta, pero es que no podía hacer. Tenía que haberle dado abajo a la derecha, pero no podía.
Not naive.
Y no puedo aceptar el trato directamente.
I just wanted to make sure you knew what you were talking about. And I am reassured. I have one last question I would like to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France.
Vision.
Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
Sería necesaria una contrarrevolución.
I think what France is lacking today is a truly strong leader ready to govern her. Someone who will restore her luster.
Eso le va a gustar a Napoleón.
Forward, so once again she becomes a proud nation respected by all. A man capable of both rebuilding the country from the inside and, at the same time, developing exterior relations. Someone with a vision, I think. The right person still remains to be found.
You're right, my friend. I hear your words and I agree. Monsieur de Richet, I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you. Lord Mortimer was right to put his trust in you. I hope to work with you in the very near future. I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
Reflections on the Revolution in France.
Monsieur Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
My friends, I would like to say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer, and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington.
No sé ni qué es lo que he marcado, el hombro.
Washington is a very gifted speaker. Leave him for 5 minutes with sworn enemies and he'll convince them to be friends for life.
Right, we shall meet again tomorrow.
Política.
All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
No puedo aprovecharme de la política para tratar con Washington, lo cual es normal porque el tío orador de cojones y toda la hostia. Vino y cañones superado. Personaje de influencia a lo largo de... Mira, chaval, mira eso, por Dios. ¡Madre mía! ¡Madre mía! Misión perfecta, ¿en serio? Todo superado, todo superado. Buah, madre mía. Amazing. Ya ve... ¡Eh, no! ¡Qué cabrón! Nada para level 5 me ha faltado. 4 puntos, no es que sean muchos. Vale, me daré... ¿Aquí me da otro? ¿Por qué me da otro aquí? Pues me daré una en observación. Me puedo dar... persuasión. Hombre, una ahí puede estar bien. Y me quedan 2. ¿Qué podría dárselos? Todo esto lo tengo al level 1, chaval. Lingüística podría estar bien aquí tener 2 puntos, Tío, ya tengo un buen set de habilidades, poca broma. Todo esto lo tengo. Podríamos seguir subiendo, pero iré consiguiendo cosas. Vale, mola. Un poco de todo, logro desbloqueado. No sé si lo veis ahí.
Alright, let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
The place where all eyes size you up. El lugar donde todos los ojos te observan. A ver, no tengo nada así para... Aquí me faltan 3, aquí me faltan 2. Casi queda un poco igual. Protocolo, persuasión, ocultismo, lingüística. Coño, tenía uno en lingüística, no me jodas. Distracción política. Política podría venir bien tenerlo, ¿Hay alguno de política? Aquí. Vamos a leernos política. Tengo que encontrar un lugar, ¿dónde? ¿Qué? Busca el lugar mencionado por tu madre. Ahora lo voy a poder encontrar. Vale, a ver. Las vistas aquí, es que imaginaos, chaval, tener un balcón así. Muy peligroso a un nivel espectacular, ¿vale? A un nivel espectacular. Alguna barandilla tendría yo o algo. Pero sería la hostia, Si una opción fuese saltar, se acaba el juego. Mariposas y cojines. Tenemos... En la mesa no va a haber nada probablemente. Servilleta en el suelo. ¿No se ha dejado nadie nada? Que guardo el mundo, tú. Vale. A ver. Aquí está el cura. Hablamos con él. Vamos a coger esto primero. Abrojo. Vamos a tomarnos uno. Esto solo me queda uno, Voy a tomarme un abrojo. Cogeré este. Iré a hablar con el cura rápido a ver si puedo aprovecharlo con él. Aunque con él, a este nos lo conocemos bien, en verdad.
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, the sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Wollner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes. I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
Somos BFs ya.
I adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
And you are right to do so, my son. But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Do not worry. It is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
Decimos la verdad. Igual nos ayuda, tíos.
Well, I must admit, Your Eminence, indeed it does worry me.
I understand, but continue to have faith in Sarah. You'll see, I'm sure, that in a few days we'll all be laughing together.
That's all I hope for, Your Eminence. But while I have you with me, I have a question for you.
Go ahead, Louis. What can I do for you?
As I haven't visited all the manor yet, I wondered if you hadn't seen a Medusa by any chance.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, la Gorgogne, the Medusa from Greek mythology. Would you have seen one? In any shape or form?
Not at all, my son. I'm not sure what you're getting at.
Madre mía, qué inútil.
I'm not going to be of any use to you.
Thank you anyway, Your Eminence. I won't take up any more of your time. On that last word, then I shall leave you to fight your demons. See you later, Your Eminence.
See you later, my son.
See you later, my son. Una medusa. Suerte que no costaba puntos de habilidad eso.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
Tengo la... Ah, no, tengo uno de los 5 círculos, tengo. Lo abro, cuesta solo uno. Venga, va. ¿Dónde coño estaría la llave? ¡Yus! Dime que es jalea real, por favor. Aunque no tiene pinta. Sí, sí era. ¡Oh, poropo! Vale. Ala, me tomo y me quedan 3, chaval. Triunfada. A ver, medusas por aquí no hay ninguna. ¿Qué tenemos por aquí? Ay, Dios mío. Venga, va. ¡Oh! Ámbar, nice. Y la llave con el símbolo de la tierra. Vale. Voy a ver el otro lado antes de cruzar esta puerta, porque no me gustaría cambiar de zona sin haber encontrado lo que tengo que encontrar o sin haber visto cosas que tengo que ver. Vale, no me gustaría nada de nada. Pero quizás está por aquí lo de la medusa, no lo sé. Una cabeza de cerdo. Una señora y un perro. El mismo perro, mirad. Aquí está el perro en pequeño. Y está ahí puesto.
This painting has caused some debate. Who did Dosi paint? Alcina the fairy or Circe the magician?
Vale. Hay un montón de mariposas por aquí. Una locura, ¿no? Y tal. Vale. ¿Dónde coño está lo de la medusa? Otro libro.
Discourse on the Method by Descartes.
Descartes.
This book changed the way I looked at the world.
Vale. Pues por ahora por aquí no parece haber nada. De nada. Vamos a cruzar la puerta. Aquí tenemos un libro para leernos después. Nos dará un protocolo de psicología probablemente. Debería ser más bien rollo filosofía, ¿no? No sé. Vamos allá. ¿Aquí accedemos a dónde? ¡Uy! ¡Vaya pedazo librería! ¡Dios! Buah, chaval, qué puta pasada. Casi no debe valer pasta ni nada una casa como esta, tú. Madre mía. DD, DC, BB.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Otro de jalea real, ya ves. Vale. Tengo que encontrar la medusa, tú. ¿De dónde coño estará eso?
2 pages out of an old encyclopedia.
¿Moneda? No. Ah, sí, moneda. Vale. Y aquí otra puerta. Coño, ¿cuántos cuadros, por favor? Va a estar aquí. Va a estar aquí casi seguro, vaya. O sea, me jugaba algo que va a estar por aquí. Sí, mira cómo mira.
All eyes size you up. Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now?
Una medusa que va a estar por aquí. Usa el lugar de tu madre. Busca la medusa, por aquí lo tenemos. La medusa. Vale, pues lo dejaremos aquí. Próximo día más. Buscaremos la medusa y veremos a dónde nos lleva. Tío, me está gustando este juego, os digo la verdad. Un juego que está muy entretenido. La historia, de momento, cautiva. Y tengo mucho interés por ver de qué va todo. Pero la están llevando bastante bien, me está gustando, tíos. Lo dicho, dejad un buen like, ya lo sabéis. Próximo día, como digo, más. Por Lord, o sea, por Lord no, por Monsieur de Richet, Louis de Richet. Lo dejamos aquí. Espero que os haya gustado y nos veremos en el siguiente. Un saludo, amigos.